Oh, hey, non-chat. It's been a while. Well, since I've done a pre-record. This is a game called Bloodshed, and it's a game I've already played a little bit of. So if you want to know what I've been playing on my Steam Deck, it's kind of been this. I mean, not a lot, like 3-4 hours, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's one of those things, someone was like, Vinny, I think you would like this game. And I just checked it out, and I'm like, yeah, I like this game. So, I'm going to say 2 words that might immediately turn some people off to this. Vampire Survivors. Yep. However, also, like Doom and kind of Hexen, and also a little bit of Quake, but not too much Quake. Mostly like Doom and stuff. This ended up being kind of an interesting one of these because it feels like, and there's like challenges, which I'll do at some point, but I'll just do a quick 5-minute mission just to give you an idea, and then I will...
It'd be a damn shame if I didn't get to use all these bullets.
And then I'm going to turn off auto shooting because I've only played this on the Asus, which I just call a Steam Deck. It is a Steam Deck.
All right, you bastards. It's time for a date with death.
Okay, mouse sensitivity is already really high. So I played this only on that, which means that I don't actually know what it's like to play this game with a mouse and keyboard right now. Recovery. So we'll upgrade the shotgun. So it's one of these where you get your upgrades. You can play this game for 5 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, and it's pretty good. I'm not going to say it's amazing. So I think auto shooting weirdly kind of works great for this game. Vengeful Spirit. So as you do more stuff with other characters, you get their stuff. And when you start, you don't really have a lot. But like this dude, he's got a slide move, and he's got a pitchfork. That's his specials.
Before. Now I'm
accuracy.
downright lethal.
So reduces cooldowns by 10% for the sawed-off shotgun, reduces reload duration by 10%. You notice it really adds up. But it really is like a Survivor's bullet heaven, vampire slop, garlic-like in first person, and it does it really well. Now this is going to seem really easy, but when we get to the other level and we start doing the harder missions, like I barely fucking survived the, what was it, 30-minute mission?
Slinger just got an upgrade.
But I found the best way to do it is focus on 2 guns, so you can switch back and forth, and then a healing spell, which I won't need for this mission probably. Why a frying pan? Why would I even take this? I've never seen this before, and I don't know why I have this. And I can't even imagine the point of it. But yeah, I mean, it's like, I haven't been playing a lot of these games lately.
Say death don't take a day off. Neither do I.
Because I feel like we've done it all at this point. Like, there's a couple I know I like. There's a couple that I'll come back to with updates. But overall, like, this is such an oversaturated genre. But this kind of works. Works for me, at least. So yeah, I have 50% chance to cause bleed with this workbench, and you unlock workbenches. You don't start with them, so the game obviously gets more complex as you go along. There's no reason for me to have 2 melee, but this is the easiest level, so I don't mind checking it out. I have to see if there's a reason. Deals 2 times damage against the faction known as the Summoned. Yippee.
funeral home offers a group rate.
But yeah, I mean, it just does all the stuff that you expect this genre to do. Get luck. And it does it well. I mean, again, the shooting is like not, like, we're not talking Call of Duty level, but it's very, very effective. Has a nice satisfying chunk to it. And I bought this game with mine own money. I don't mind telling you if I got a key for it, but I was looking for something to play while we were mixing songs, where all I need to do is use my ears, really. And this
Least on Death Smart.
you know, I have an issue with the ROG Ally, the touchscreen. I've mentioned it before. I still don't have a solution. I was trying to play Die in the Dungeon and use the touchscreen. When I use the touchscreen, it lags the game. There's like micro lag, and it's very noticeable, and it detracts from the experience. I don't believe the Steam Deck has the same problem. It's really, it's kind of a bummer, actually. It kind of sucks. Everything else about it has been great. Battery life is good. It runs most games really well. It's got a lot of, like, well thought out features, and it feels like sturdy, but the touchscreen lag sucks. Even if it's like just this couple frame problem, you notice it. It adds up. There's also a magnet that you can get, obviously, as all these games have that. Well, most of them do, at least, I guess. There's elites, there's bosses. It's a surprisingly fun game. I can rain tombstones on my enemies. Since this is almost over, I'll just show you. Really good on bosses because it stuns them. Okay, so as you hit different levels, you can go back to the upgrade bench. And, oh, the damage multiplier is amazing. I got this and fought a boss with it, and it was just perfect timing, and it was like Christmas. And birthday, all at once. It has 50% chance to cause fire. So now this shotgun basically sets enemies on fire. The pitchfork gets electrified, which is cool. I mean, the melee is not always... I haven't found it to be the most useful. But pitchforking and electrocuting a boss and then just shooting them... it's pretty good. Alright, so that's kind of... that's kind of what the game is. However, it gets crazy. Obviously, there's the meta progression stuff, which keeps you coming back. It's just, again, it's a tried and true formula at this point. And yeah, I was going to say, though, one of the things I have in mind when it comes to... Oh, it shows you where you've been hit from. When it comes to Survivor-esque games is when they keep doing DLC after DLC. Altar of Sacrifice. Oh, I have to do a boss. So let's try Lady Seraphina.
Don't make this too easy now. I get bored easily.
Lady Seraphina can float. So the characters are a decent amount different. Some have melee, some don't. This one starts with the skull.
Check.
But when you have, like, so many items, it can be kind of hard to
Roll
get the
for
build you
initiative,
want.
boys.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hear that. I think you can turn that off. But yeah, you could just do this. You could, like, float like Princess Peach. Okay, so we're going from the easiest mission to the hardest one I've had to face yet, probably. So let's see. Okay, this staff ends up really good. The homing makes it good, but it doesn't always work on everything. You gotta upgrade it a couple more times to get 3.
Now my enemies will learn a lesson in respect.
Yeah, the cooldown upgrade is noticeable. Oh god. There's also like challenge missions where you're doing like kind of light platforming and target range, like shooting range challenges, which are optional, but there's also like fucking sculptulas in the levels, which again, for a game like this, just little additions like that, just to break up the monotony, I think it goes a long way. But again, this isn't going to be for everybody. Like this sort of thing, even though I've been enjoying it, I don't know how much longer I'm going to end up playing it. Especially games that don't feel like they have an ending. That can really kind of ruin a thing for me. Recovery. Okay, so we'll get some recovery.
For that one.
I don't think I've used recovery before, so just getting a little extra health is good. There's a health spell that's like risk reward kind of thing. That's really good, but it can get you killed because you have to stand in place. And that saved me on my previous run that I did the other day. Oh god. Like the dodge maneuver, not the dodge maneuver, the slide from the cowboy would probably be better off against this boss. If I get a damage multiplier, I would be in good shape right now.
If only you'd apply life more.
Also, those red skulls. The red skulls are... You can get up to like 3. Oh, smart bomb, that's good. You can have like 3 of them shooting at the same time if you keep upgrading it. So it ends up being a really good spell. Also, you can give this wizard an Uzi. No, it makes no sense.
Now who leaves untapped tokens of arcane power lying around?
Okay, the 3 shots are really, really good. I'm going to increase health recovery because I am kind of dying a little bit. Okay. There's health pickups in these sometimes. They're speak of the devil. Hey, that's the devil.
Your soul is mine.
Over halfway done. Increases the amount of damage you inflict by 10%. That's really good. That's honestly the way I use this character. I had the staff upgraded fully, and I had all of the damage upgrades, and I was able to just kind of like, more or less one-shot all the smaller enemies, even the bigger, smaller enemies. And then I just had to deal with bosses and avoiding damage. It was, and I did it with a controller, well, the Steam Deck.
I'm starting to scare myself.
Not good. Normally, when I do these pre-records, I like to show a game I haven't played before, so I can give you kind of my reactions as I play it. But I was just bored and I wanted to play a game, so.
Just because I like magic.
gotcha.
With a lot of experience points.
Oh god. Yeah, yeah, it'd probably be a good idea to turn them voices off. All the characters say dumb shit constantly. Whatever. Whatever. Sakura Fury. Best original characters in all of gaming. Cowboy, Sorceress, Katana Wielder. Obviously you can do the upgrades here, but I've been doing the XP upgrades. Queen of the Abyss. Survived for 15 minutes. Battered vessels lost much of its former glory. Takes you on a perilous journey through the dilapidated half-submerged steamship. Ooh, I can't afford her. Perform a quick dash maneuver by holding down right-click and moving in any direction. Shuriken and Katana, of course. Sounds good to me. I'm gonna try Flynn Steel. Flynn Wolfhard.
You and me, little gun, we're gonna have a good night.
Yeah, we're turning that voice off. Sorry, Flynn Steele's voice actor. It's nothing personal. Is that going to be a clip now that's going to go around outside of my intended target audience? Even though, I mean, you know, I just want to enjoy my experience, like, alone. Oh, a machete. You know, I haven't done much melee, so I'm going to try melee. It's like the Subnautica 2 thing, right? There's people who are, like, they don't understand why people could possibly have an issue with it. Dude, Subnautica 1, one of the great things about that game is that you're alone with your thoughts in the deep sea. 50% chance to cause ice. These can be random, by the way. Increase agility 10% while using this weapon. I really, like, some games, like a nice contemplative walking simulator type game or whatever, I don't need to hear the character. Some games, that's the point. Like Duke Nukem, that's the joke, is that he quips. And, you know, he's a sex man. And he's got balls, big dirty balls that he likes to talk about. But when I'm playing a Subnautica game, I want to be alone with my thoughts because that's kind of what makes the game scary and atmospheric. So as I'm seeing the trailer for Subnautica 2, it reminds me of Below Zero, and I'm like, oh no. I don't, you know, I want to do the Metroid Prime thing where I can get the story in the way I want to. And anyway, this one doesn't matter. I don't. This isn't a contemplative experience. This is just kill. So the voices aren't that bad, but I just kind of wanted to not hear them while I'm shooting. Thank you very much. So anyway, Flynn Wolfhard here. His special is he can knock enemies back. Oh, there's challenges too. So if you kill a certain amount of enemies with a certain weapon, that's just a Keiko demon. Machete ain't working there. If you kill a certain amount of enemies with the thing, you'll get a new weapon, or you'll unlock it for everybody. Something like that. Increases damage 15%, reduces cooldown, increases poison DPS. I've never maxed out a melee. Damage, attack distance, poison chance by 100%. This is a very risky weapon. Melee is risky in this game, as you can see. That's why, mainly. You have exploding fuckers. Scythe ability. These are great podcast games where you just endlessly kill. And that's why I like them. 50% chance to cause bleed. So again, focusing on your primary weapons is good, but I found the Desert Eagle and shotgun combo is excellent. The bar on the upper deck is open its doors. Okay. I'm looking for the upgrade station. Oh god. Here we go. Defeated enemies have 80% chance to drop a bomb. Honestly, kind of amazing. I think I gave myself a bigger challenge by upgrading melee first, and now not wanting to use it. Oh no, Mario! I thought I was dead there. I was like, that's it, it's over. Yeah, melee was a bad idea. Bad idea. If you kill elites, you get like a treasure chest. So I do want that. These drop big experience points. You know what else this game reminds me of? Blood. And then, like, you know, cultic, because that's very blood. I seriously need, like, a healing spell or something. Oh god, I thought I died again. We're gonna do that again. This time, no machete upgrades. I think it's too risky. I don't know if it needs a buff. or I'm just like bad. But it shit's tough when you have access to gun. Also, the deagle is amazing. When you start upgrading it, you can start exploding enemies. You get might. Again, it's a good strategy to go really fucking hard into one weapon and then get more damage for that weapon and then do whatever you want. I've found that seems to be the strategy that works. Wow, good misses. I'm gonna just keep going on the eagle. 5% of the damage you deal to enemies to your own health. Oh, for healing. Additional jump mid-air. I've never seen those before as options. This would have been great earlier. Holy fuck. This seems to be an incredible upgrade. The health thing, like almost broken. I guess we'll find out if it's broken or not, but I think it's going to be really good. Reduces cooldown, decreases spread, sometimes gives you an additional bullet. It just, overall, you know, as I've read these things, I've learned, like, yeah, it's just flat upgrade. There's no branching paths, though. And there's no, like, rarities. The rarities, I guess, are, like, the actual things themselves. And the upgrade bench can obviously give you some pretty good stuff, but I don't know, like, if there's rarity built in or if it's just about finding the stuff you like and it's all viable, but I don't know. There's a pistol and a deagle, and the pistol, I don't really see a need for it when you get a deagle, honestly. Hell yeah. With the damage multiplier, I shoot one enemy and I get all my health back, basically. Increases damage, reduces recoil. There's a chain gun that helped me win a run, and it is really good, but it takes a while to wind up. It has a long reload, and it actually pushes you back while you're running around. So it fucks with your mobility, but it's just like, you know, you switch from a pistol to that, and then you just like clear out a room, and then you go back to the pistol or the shotgun or whatever, and it's, yeah. Also, things can I think things reload while you're using a different weapon. That's an upgrade you get when you play a little while. I'm not really sure how that works, but magazine capacity increased by 1. This thing's almost fully upgraded. Wow, this is going to be a lot easier. Oh, what was the damage upgrade? Oh yeah, here's the treasure chest. Oh wow, machete upgrades. Deals 2 times damage against the faction known as the Summoned. I don't know the factions. I don't know. Pick up that chest right away. I want to get a new thing. No, I don't. Of all these, I'm just going to get an Uzi. I don't know. Probably not my best choice. If I could have gotten a good spell, maybe, but... I think at this point we're already in good shape, considering the Deagle is... like, massively powered up. Damage to your own health. See, now that's good on a melee weapon. It's fucking broken on a Deagle. Yeah, that previous run was just fucked. My god. Alright, Deagle is now fully upgraded. Oh yeah, you can see it's in the top left. It's reloading as I'm using the other weapon. It takes a while, but... Yeah, the healing on this is absurd. It's actually... I'm happy that I have this so I can win the run, but it probably needs a patch. It's insane. I don't have to worry about dodging. This run is now over. Ow. I told you I didn't have to worry about dodging. About halfway through. Wow! Oh, I guess that's the enemy I do double damage against. They can't even spawn enemies fast enough. It just, this run got broken very, very quickly. The old lady from The Shining. I can't believe they got the rights to that from the Kubrick estate. wonder what happens to the experience when it goes over the water. Ring of Blessing. I don't really need that. That's the healing one. It's good. It makes a ring in front of you. You got to stand in it for a little bit, like, to get the healing. That's just not even fair. For them. Slot machine mechanics. Slop. You notice how everything is slop? This comes up on the stream a lot, but you know what? I want to bring it up now. I think since everything is slop, let's just call it life slop. That's what we're all living, life slop. When you don't live a meaningful life, which, by the way, to everyone, meaningful life is going to look different. So there's no one definition of meaningful life. It's just going to be variable. So it's just life slop. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. I usually don't. Commentary slop. Oh, I guess the other thing is Resident Evil 4. I think that's a pretty obvious one. Even though this is like Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of shit, you know, it's generic enough, but I was thinking about all the different things in this game, and it's a lot of different influences, which I guess is good. On stream, I was talking about how, like, this is why we get so many sequels and remakes, because it's like, I want to do a game where you shoot the hordes of hell with high-powered weapons. And that's a generic enough concept. Fighting, like, demons with guns, I think at least. Well, why do we make a new game when we could just make a new Doom? But then, in order to make your own version of that, you kind of have to mix it with a couple things, which is cool. I do appreciate, like, a combo of influences to create something new, but there's only so many things on the planet before you start getting into, like, Lesglapo creatures. And everything has to become, like, just unrecognizable to the human eye in order to have something completely unique. So they just remake and license and, you know, iterate. And it becomes just this like, feedback loop of the same shit. And listen, I'm fine. Obviously, I buy lots of sequels, and I'm excited for the new Doom. If the games are good, it's nice to revisit the world that you like. But then you have an original thing like this, and there's gonna be people who are like, ah, that's just Doom. At least I'm inventing a person in my head. I hope they're real, because, man, all those voices. I know. I hope they're real, because it's just so easy to invent people to get angry at. Just so you can stay angry because it's yummy. And monetizable. Nah. Cause root on your target? I'm not really getting... I mean, you can banish stuff, of course, which I'm not doing. I should be doing that more. So I can get the stuff I want. But I don't really need anything anymore, do I? Kinda just chilling at this point. I don't know what the odds are of getting the heal on hit thing, but it really just eliminates the need to think. or choose stuff. Like normally you have to have armor, like the 30-minute one I did. And again, I'm using mouse now, which means I'm better at shooting. But the 30-minute one, I needed armor, and I needed to upgrade that in full, plus the healing. And that was my only shot at really surviving, because there's just so many enemies on the screen. Skip level up and remove item recovery from this. Okay, so you skip the level up, which I don't really want. Yeah, the banish stuff. I think Death Must Die does a good job at that, which is to say that you just get a certain amount of banishes per character. Uh-oh, I'm almost dead. Not really. Better switch to my deagle. I'm fine. Not even remotely challenging. But that's also how these things go. It's luck. I mean, that's the slot machine part of it. Rolling that perfect upgrade. And that's kind of the fun of the genre, is just continuing until you get the perfect amount of stuff. A little late to get luck, but that's what we're doing. See, now I have the restore health on melee as well, so I can just probably just do this a whole lot. Yeah, I don't even have to do much. Just stand there. Convenient. I like the way the game is generally, like, put together, just from, like, a visual package style. I unlocked the AK-47 and Father Fidelis. Priest with a shotgun. I swear to God, if that character doesn't have some kind of garlic, whether it be actual garlic itself or a garlic-like item, I'm gonna throw this game out of window. Out of window. -20-minute. Father Fidelis, what does he have? He's got like a chain. Oh, he's got like a grappling hook. I'm gonna unlock him first, because I don't know, it sounds kind of fun. The melee is pretty badass, actually. Increased attack distance by 25%. Oh my god. Shotgun? No, I want that AK-47, son. Reduces cooldown, increases bleed chance. Now this is a good melee weapon. If I get the health restore with this, runs over. I kind of feel like it should be 1%, that restore. I don't want to, like, accidentally get the game nerfed too hard, but I think even 1% would still be overpowered. Just a dead whale. Oh shit, okay. reduces cooldown, increases bleed. Nice. Oh, nice. You could just use it a lot. Fuck. Oh! 2 times damage against summoned, decreases cooldown by 20% when using the weapon, deals 2 times damage against the cult. No shit. Oh my god, that cooldown decreased. Oh my god. Yeah, this is fun. Shame you can't grapple enemies. Still waiting for that AK-47. Yeah, I'm still gonna need some kind of ranged weapon. Increases bleed DPS, reduces cooldown, increases bleed chance. More or less just living on luck right now and hoping for the best. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot to look for Skulltulas. There's literally Skulltulas in this game. There's 3 per level, and you use them to unlock stuff. I don't know if they're in this level yet, but they were in the previous levels. I think this game is still pretty new, so this was like... I'm pretty sure this is the last levels in the game, I think. Increases attack distance. That's what I want. I want that increased attack distance. I want that juicy shack meat. I still don't think I can. Yep, I can't. I cannot do that. Ooh. Kind of sucks right now, but... it will get better. Bleed. It's actually kind of astounding how little I care about that new Superman movie that's in the works. And, like, I guess there's still Superman fans out there. It just doesn't feel like something that would be, I don't know, relevant? Not even relevant, like, because there's an optimism to Superman that's kind of a nice difference from a lot of stuff that's happening now. You know, whether it's meta-cynical or whatever. But I just keep seeing like they're promoting this thing like it's like this event, and I'm like, really? People are looking forward to this? Same for like the Marvel movies. I just saw like there's a Thunderbolts thing that like seems people like it. It's apparently good, and I'm like, I never even heard of this until a week ago. I mean, I'm not the most plugged in, but with the other Marvel shit, even if you're not plugged in, you hear about it. God, the accuracy on this thing sucks. 50% chance to cause poison. Okay, we don't have any health. This is like the opposite of the previous run in terms of health. I don't feel comfortable fighting that thing right now. I need some health or something. Vacuum is good. I don't know if there's very much to vacuum right now. Need this. Damn it. Increases damage, reduces reload. It's a bad idea. Chance to drop a bomb is really good, especially for what I'm using this weapon for. Oof. Yeah, it's getting a little spicy. Just a moment, please. Okay, sorry, I got a phone call. That happens when I do my early streams or pre-records. Unless there are sickos. There's a lot of fun scams out there. Have you seen some of the fun scams that people do on the phone? Your Easy Pass is over the limit, and you need to pay your Easy Pass. Otherwise, you go to jail. Please click this link, and it's like virus.link.com. The flat damage increase across all weapons would be very, very fucking handy right now, but alas, game does not give. Increases max HP. I'm gonna do it. The ticks are kind of like an early game thing. They're good, but I haven't figured out how to. I don't love them as much as some of the later spells you get. Seems like a good spot to shoot for a little while. Oh god. Increases luck. I'm not seeing a lot of luck. I'm gonna get armor. It's still not giving me health, but I need to take less damage. Again, if I had that might power up where I could get like an extra, you know, total like 40% damage, I would be in really, really good shape right now. Or not really, really good. What I need for really good is some way to get my health back. Oh, big merman. There it is. Nice. Alright, rat. Damn it. Alright, I got one AK upgrade at least. Increases damage, reduces reload. Good. Substantial upgrade, 25% less reload time. Pretty amazing. I'm gonna go for the armor because I don't like my health at all right now. There we go. Damage multiplier. Not as many enemies to shoot with it as I'd hoped. Especially not the big ones, which would have been great. Oh god, double vacuum? Why did I pick that up? I got a hair in my mouth. It's one of my own. It's not pube. Even though there's no chat here, I already know what the chat would say. That's the thing, when you stream 15 years, you just get like a chat in your own head. Ring of Blessing. There it is. That's the rejuvenation spell. It is a little tough to make work perfectly, but it'll do over time. Just because you gotta like be in the circle for a while, but I need healing, so that's 3 healing upgrades, or rather like health and armor upgrades that I've taken, which I don't love that I had to do that, but down 8%. I'm gonna do that so we get more healing. Got 5 more minutes, so I can do this. But yeah, the healing is going to save the run. Oh, God. A little too late to get a new weapon. Alright, I'll take it. I can get up there. Oh my god. You also have to be careful not to take more damage when you stick around in your healing circle. Increases luck. I'm not really sure what luck is doing. In a game like this, like, I guess the treasure chests, or maybe like upgrades for stuff that you have, I'm not really sure what, like, where is the luck going to that makes it an essential pickup, but I just don't have that answer. I feel like the vacuum might be kind of broken on this level. I think the vacuum is fucking broken on this level, because look at all this. That vacuum did not work. I feel cheated out of my hard-earned orbs. It doesn't look like there's sculptulas on this level yet. There it is. Might. I need those might increases! Nice. Okay. I'm almost dead, though. Come on, luck. That's awesome. That's where the luck works, I think. AK-47 spread reduced 50%. Well, that makes all the fucking difference. Alright, I'll take it. Increases might by 33%. Wait, that much? That's a lot. I didn't realize that upgrade was that extensive. I'm not complaining. Now the build is popped off. I learned that the other day. Popping off. Did you know about that? That's a crazy thing when you pop off. I'm just gonna hit Tombstone Rain while I'm here. Why not? Don't pop off in public, though. Yeah, no, this was good. This run. I mean, this felt a lot more like tense, whereas the previous run, that upgrade killed all of the tension. One more upgrade. All right. I don't know how much more stuff there is in this game that I haven't done yet now. I know there's more unlocked. I know there's... okay, additional experience now, I think. I don't know if another set of levels unlocks. Maybe just a challenge. But yeah, the game is still pretty early. There's a challenge mission here. I need all the sculptulas from here to do it. And then I have this, which I'll just show you for a second so you can see. I got the new character for a minute. Yeah, you can move real fast. Yep. Turning off auto shoot would probably be a good idea here. Yeah, so then you go through here, you do a boss. I don't know if you do the boss just yet. Probably should have been collecting those upgrades, but I wasn't planning on doing this. Two shurikens now. Wait, what's this gonna be like in the target room? Oh god. Oh god. Bad. I can't help but think about Resident Evil 4. I mean, more the remake with this, but the way it is, but yeah. Oh, hello. Hell yeah. Alright, well that would probably be better suited for a character with a gun, but, yeah, that's the game. I don't know if I'd recommend it right this second. I had fun with it. I'm happy that I played it. Considering there's not really anything else to do aside from a couple challenges, I might just do those. You know, maybe mess around with the last character a little bit. And that's it, really, for now. But I think this is a very promising game. It came out December. I want to check and see. Early access is coming to an end. Okay. Update 2, weapon traits, new tactical possibilities. So that's new. The boat is somewhat new. The father character is new. Let's see. First two missions of episode 2 have been unlocked. So there's new enemies added, some new spells. So yeah, I mean it's a game to keep an eye on. It's honestly for this type of game, it's $13. I would wait for it to go on sale. Maybe. I mean, Vampire Survivors is let's see how much that is still. I mean, I know there's DLC, but Vampire Survivors is just $5 still. And there's a lot of games like that that are a little less even. I would argue this game is more complicated and has more going on, especially because of the first person shooter aspect of it. So it's good. It's just very light on content. Like I probably played this game now 5 hours, and just have another maybe half hour left of stuff. But I enjoyed it. Like I said, worth keeping an eye on.
Okay, goodbye.